So Graeme, coming back into the side after breaking your jaw against Longridge, how's it been?
It's been alright. I've had no ill effects from the 10 minutes I got on there Saturday and the 20 minutes I got tonight. It feels alright. So just maybe kind of getting over the psychological element of it, try and make sure I go over headers and I'm comfortable doing that. But in terms of pain, there's no pain there, so I'm probably fully fit, ready to play now.
And how did it feel after that Longridge game, when you got the injury?
I was devastated, to be honest. It's just one of those things that I kind of knew there was something bad happened, because it happened early on in the game, but just tried to stay on as long as I could. The worst fear is obviously because the doctor straight away says it should be like 3 months, so I thought that would be my season over. So at the minute, just because it's kind of a hairline fracture, I'm quite happy just to be back within about 4 weeks, and then obviously hopefully play more and more minutes and try and get back in the side.
And you were on the bench against Plymouth Parkway. Do you think you could have been ready to come on?
To be honest, no. I think that was just probably a week too early for us. So that's why I probably came out the squad, just because we had a bigger squad on that Saturday and I was out the squad on the Tuesday. Just a bit too early for me, to be honest. But luckily enough, I wasn't needed for that game because the lads gave a tremendous effort and won the game.
And Kedwin Scott's been starting in your place. What do you think he's been added to the squad?
He's doing great, yeah. So he's really lively up there. He's always looking to get in behind. So he's come in and taken his chance and done really, really well. So it's nice to have those options. It's really important we have these kind of options because we're going to need them because there's a lot of games to play now over a very short space of time.
Is it good for you having that competition in the side now?
I think, I think across the park, because obviously Darren Lough, for example, was a massive miss against Plymouth Parkway, and Carl Taylor came in and did really well. And Carl's come in and stayed in the side of centre mid. I think now we've got a squad where we've got competition in every position, and that's the key to having a successful side, to be honest.
And looking at today's game, what did you make of it?
Frustrating, alright, especially from watching from the side. It's obviously Seaham came with a little bit of a game plan just to kind of sit deep and just not allow as much space in behind. But they took the chance and they did well, they defended well, goalkeeper made a couple of really good saves, but we just probably need a little bit more quality in that final third at the moment. I always think as a team we'll always score goals, so we're probably disappointed not scoring on Saturday and then coming into the Tuesday night game and just obviously not being able to get a second or third goal. So I think it's important that we from now on just add a little bit of quality in that final third. And
after being on top for the vast majority of the first half before conceding, it was a very poor goal to concede, wasn't it?
It was, and Mark's always held his hands up for that, and I'll be honest, that's probably the first mistake Mark's made since he come to the club because I think he's been outstanding. So it is, it's frustrating, but at the end of the day, we've got to react to that. We should react to that better, and probably we should go on and score more goals because we never really had much of a shot on target in the first half, and that's probably more frustrating than the goal we conceded because we are a team which scores goals, to be honest.
And looking at the position in the table now, North Shield's sort of sniffing up our backs in a way. So the run of games coming up, obviously there's 2 Vars games coming up as well, but the Newcastle Benfield game is very important now, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's important getting a win leading into that, just for confidence as a unit, as a team. So I think it's important that we have we play our strongest side on Saturday and we go on and make sure we win the game, and that's key. It's been a lot of games in a short space of time as well, but we need that momentum going into that game, in the Vars game or the 2 Vars games over the following 2 weeks, because we need to get promoted as well this season. It's really important because anything other than that would be very, very disappointing for the club.
And just tonight of that Vars game against Corinthian, how much are you looking forward to that?
It'll be phenomenal, yeah. So it's the furthest I've ever gotten the Vars. I know some of the lads have been to Wembley with their other teams and stuff, but to do it with Hebben and to see so much progression over 2 years at Hebben as well, it's amazing to get them to this point. So being an interesting one down there, because I know their pitch probably isn't particularly good. All right, so it's a one we might have to grind out a little bit, and but obviously make sure we get a good result, a positive result down there. And then obviously it'll be a really good celebration when we come up here, so there'll be a few fans up here cheering us on, I'm sure.
Graeme, thank you very much.
No problem.